Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So I decided to put out a tea reading before I go out for supper, okay? The boys are still here. So Tyler's still sick. I don't know. It's not like they want to go back anyway. So let's clear off the energies. Let's get grounded. Let's spill the tea. Spirit guides, ancestors, oracles, you know I'm highly favored and extremely protected. So I send back any negative energy sent towards me, and I send it to the ethers and allow my ancestors to do their thing. So be careful, okay, guys? Always remember you don't know who's being protected on the other side, okay? My itchy ass nails. Anyway, so let's get into the tea. So grab your tea, grab your tree, grab your tea, do whatever you have to do to get comfortable, okay? Because I'm going to spill it straight, no chaser, okay? So let's dig in. What's going on for the tea, guys? Let's find out. Spirit guides, ancestors, oracles, show me what the tea is, please. Show me what the tea is. Like the 7 of Wands. Somebody's not protected. Didn't I just say to be careful? Somebody's not protected, okay? And whatever they've been sending out is coming back. Show me more. Somebody's very weak. Yeah, look, very weak in that Nine of Wands came out. Okay, the Nine of Wands is very much the wounded warrior, but you're gonna have to fight. You're gonna have to remember what you've been through. You're gonna have to persevere. You know, the wounded warrior always stands alone, always the underdog, but is not weak. Fights. Is determined. He empowers himself. He gets through any kind of obstacles. Okay, so even if you're not protected, remember who you are, okay? All those trials and tribulations, all those wands have been, character builders. Stand strong, stand determined. And remember, we can always turn the wheel in our favor, but we have to redeem ourselves. We have to repent. We have to forgive. Okay? Somebody is very much the wounded warrior, okay? Look, the High Priestess is on the floor. It's time to use your intuition and go forward to see what's got you stuck, okay? Because somebody is trying to cause some kind of commotion to this High Priestess, but this High Priestess is very much this Nine of Wands. She knows she's conquered and she's won all kinds of battles. She has willpower. He has willpower. So no matter, even if they don't have physical protection, they have protection from the ethers. And that's when I said in the beginning of the reading, you have to be careful. Okay? Even if somebody's standing all by themselves and look like they're not protected, you better be fucking careful because they're the High Priestess. They see, they know. You can't really put anything past this person. And when it comes to war, they're a fighter. So how are you supposed to win if this person is extremely intelligent and she's a fighter or he's a fighter? Take it as it resonates. My readings are always general and they're collective. So take them as they resonate, okay? It may or it may not resonate, but if it does, please like, comment, and subscribe, okay? It helps to generate the channel and get more people to see my videos, because I know they are definitely beneficial and they're hitting hard to a lot of people, and this is why I will continuously do it even if I'm not supported. I am. I'm the High Priestess. I know who I am. I stand very much in my power, sovereign and protected. I may have all these adversities, but I power through it. Now it's time to teach others to stand firm even if they feel they are not protected. You have to be careful of what you put out because you will get it back. So, what are you doing with your time? Remember, we all have the same 24 hours. Stop spying and lying on other kind of people and then wonder why you're sitting here with no protection. Okay? You have to have some goddamn ethics, some integrity, some dignity, and sleep well at the end of the night after that, okay? Because you know you're a soldier and you're a high priestess. Okay, so what's going on here? Let's see some more, okay? Spirit guides, ancestors, oracles, show me some more. What's going on here? I think they're trying to tell me that they can take another deck, but I'm going to find out. If there's no cards come out, then that's exactly what they're saying, okay? So see, look. I have to listen. Okay, so we're going to take another deck and we're going to go with these 3 cards, okay? It is what it is. Let me try to get this up here with you so you can kind of see what's going on here, okay? So, Spirit guides, ancestors, oracles, why don't you clarify these cards for us and see what's going on with this story, okay? Because somebody is not protected. They're very much in the dark, and we're going to clarify that 7 of Wands first, okay, guys? So, 7 of Wands, what's going on? 7 of Wands. Spirit guides, ancestors, oracles, what's the tea with the 7 of Wands? Thank you. So, we have the Hermit. So, the Hermit in the original Right-Away Tarot, when you talk about the depiction of the Hermit is extremely spiritual, okay? But in the Tot Tarot, the Hermit talks about a spiritualist, a dark spiritualist. So you take it as it resonates, okay? But somebody sees the light now. Okay, they've went into introspection, or they need to take it as it resonates. You know, tarot is fluid, so it could be for now, past, or present. I mean, future. So, like I said, okay, so somebody needs to go into introspection and see as to why they're not being protected. Okay, or use, you know, the star to really enlighten you. Make a wish and really go forward and work at that. You know, we can always manifest things, but it's up to you to really do something with the manifestation afterwards. You know, you have to do the work. So, it's either somebody has done some dark things, has used their intelligence about spirituality to go into the dark and use the dark to manipulate a situation, and now they're completely defenseless to the dark. And they're being haunted or attacked by whatever they've sent. This is one analogy. The second analogy is that somebody's finally seeing the light in that tunnel. Okay, they've lit that bitch up and they're fucking going forward, and they're gonna conquer whatever is happening in the dark when it comes to not being protected. Okay, they're gonna turn that wheel and they're gonna see what's going on. Okay, because of the conflict. They're gonna avoid this conflict, any kind of conflict whatsoever, because they understand that that's where the protection, they lost their protections. Because in the 7 of Wands, in the upright, there's all these adversities, all these wands. Now in the 5 of Wands in the upright, it's all these fucking wands, right? So it's this conflict within a group and shit. But when it's in reverse, it's like you're fucking defeated. They defeated you. But it's in reverse. So it's time to really avoid all this conflict and shit, because you've been completely defeated. Time to do the soul searching. Go into hermit mode. Be by yourself a little bit, okay? Or if you've been by yourself too much, get out. Take it as it resonates. Okay? But it's time to get out this conflict avoidance now, because it's judgment time, bitches. It is what it is. Everybody reads what they sow, so that's why I said you have to be careful. You can't be a fucking liar. Judgment's called, because even if I don't see it or they don't see it, the creator, our ancestors, the deities, and all the fucking gods in this whole universe see it. You have to pay the consequences. It's called karma. It's judgment time. Judgment and the justice. You see how beautiful that is? It's time to let go. To go forward with a good mind. To wish these people well. Even if they hated on you. We're not like them. It's justice and judgment time, baby. to any kind of King of Swords energy. Manipulative, over abusive, condescending kind of energies. It's done. This narcissistic energy will no longer fly with anybody or anything in this new portal. I'm sorry, sweethearts, but it is what it is. It's fucking judgment and justice time. It's time to put down this bickering within a group and start addressing your issues instead of projecting them. And sitting it with this crazy mindset of emotionally unstable with this Queen of Cups in reverse. Get your shit together and stop projecting your hatred towards others when you don't even know what's really going on. Okay? Just showing your ass and not getting any rest and recuperation. It's time to address it, okay? Go into introspection and do the healing. Go see a psychologist. Go see a healer. Do what you have to do. Go to the water and scream your fucking ass off, yo. Whatever it fucking takes. Do it, okay? Because you have no connection and you need to redeem yourself for whatever you've done. And if you can't apologize to the people you've done it to, at least apologize to yourself and don't do it again. The Nine of Wands. It's time to be the wounded warrior. Understand that we're gonna feel broken. We're gonna feel in despair a lot of the times, but it's up to us to pick ourselves up after these fucking wars. You know, because a lot of the times it's not even our fault that we've been put in these situations. It's because of envy and jealousy and hatred towards something that they clearly could get on their own, but they don't have the courage or capacity to do the self-discipline that it takes in order to get to stand by yourself, sovereign, independent, very fucking strong. Okay, so they do some things. Clarify? The Two of Cups. Okay, the Two of Cups in reverse with the Fool. It's time to go in a new beginning, okay? This Nine of Wands, like I said, those trials and tribulations are character builders, okay? You have to take a new step, a new journey. This Fool don't got shit in his fucking hand besides that one little bag. That's it. No baggage, no nothing. It's just like a new path, and you just need to take the leap of faith and just go for it. You know, trust in the divine and in your true purpose, because there's a lot of inconsistency, a lot of imbalanced relationships. Now, this Two of Cups could be business, could mean family, could mean friendship, could mean a relationship romantically. It's just imbalanced, and that's what's caused you to stand alone a lot of the time and have to protect yourself. It's time to go into a new beginning, because people are dwelling so much on the past spilt milk, the things that they can't even retrieve, the things that you can't do shit about the past. You really can't. The only thing that you could do is move forward with the best of your intentions towards the greater good of all. Looking in the mirror every single day, appreciative and proud of the person you are, because you're better than you were yesterday. This is the goal. This is the competition. Self, not other people, guys. Because when you envy other people, you start to reminisce and feel like you're in this Three of Cups. You're reminiscing about other people, about the spilled cups, about things that you can't even do anything about, and then you end up the victim. We are not victims. We may have been victimized, but if you replay this in your mind without healing, then you are, because yes, you're a fucking victim, but you're victimizing yourself. So it's self-inflicted. You have the power to give back what was given to you, to the ethers, and allow the universe to do its thing. Just have patience, okay? It's about divine timing. We have to get out of this. There's two cups behind there. We have to stop dwelling on the two cups that are spilt. These third-party interferences or tragedy fucking family affairs. We have to get rid of it and start a new journey. Understand that everybody is going through something, but it's about enlightening each other and pushing each other in the right direction so that nobody feels lack or less. Okay? You have to stop dwelling, or we sit in this kind of energy, okay? Yes, this is what made us the wounded warrior. But we don't have to be the victim. And we don't have to be victimizers. We are not like that. Okay? Look, the Six of Swords. It's time to move away to calmer waters, to really address the things that bother you, so then this way we're not suppressing our feelings. It's fine to cry, to yell, to scream, to be authentic in the moment. Don't address things 10 years down the line or fucking a couple months down the line or push things under the rug. No, it's not okay to be a toxic positivity, okay? We need emotions. We need to feel. We cannot suppress them. We cannot drown them. We need them. And this is what brings light into other people's lives, knowing that we are not perfect. We are human. You know, we are star seeds having beautiful human experiences. But we're human. So we make mistakes, and that's how we learn. It's about moving away from these troubled waters so we don't play the same cycles and become a victim. And then we wonder why we're not being protected. We have to protect ourselves first, right? And that's what that wounded warrior does. He protects his. Okay, so this High Priestess, what's going on? Spirit guides, ancestors. The High Priestess is the Empress. The High Priestess Empress. Okay? It's time to really go forward with whatever you're planning, okay? Remember that you can't touch somebody who's so divine like this. You really can't. And this person has worked. They weren't always in this Empress energy. They worked really fucking hard and tirelessly in order to get this information from the ethers and really stand beautiful in her truth or his truth. Take it as it resonates. It's about being independent and loving on self and then on others. Remember, it's all projection. So if you have beautiful things around you, it's because you're beautiful. If your children love you, it's because, you know, you're doing the best you can. We're not perfect, but we try. We're not in reverse. We're not selfish. We're not codependent. But you can't fix everybody. We have to remember that. So we have to learn boundaries. And this Empress, she knows her boundaries because she's a High Priestess, so she sees all. So as much as giving as she is, she's got that dark inside of her. Remember, those towers, they got the light and the dark. So that High Priestess, she understands the balance of dualities. And this Empress, everything she touches turns to gold. Why? Because she's magic, baby. So be careful what you're sending to people. Be careful who you're lying to. You think people can't decipher what you're talking about in 30 seconds? See? The Four of Cups in reverse. You end up feeling lack and left out because of the fact that people aren't going to pick you if you're lying. They're not. They're not. Why? Because they see the imbalance. Archangel Michael tells everybody, you listen to your gut, especially if you're a High Priestess. You listen to your gut and you know what's going on. Then you pay attention to people's actions and then you listen to their words. You put everything together. Nothing goes unseen. And you see the imbalance of energies, how there is no give and take, how there is no balance of practicality and spirituality. People are just going all over the place, acting a fool, acting completely, they're doing too much, too fucking much, and then they're wondering why they're stuck with no protection in a Ten of Pentacles energy in reverse. Damn. It's because they are constantly expecting something from somebody and they can't fill their own fucking cup. They can't. They want to project onto this Empress, High Priestess, who is clearly the wounded warrior in the upright, who is gonna fucking go to war for what she believes in. She's not scared. Now, somebody is definitely needing to go into introspection, do the soul searching with this Hermit card, and do what this High Priestess Empress did. You know, it's all about each one, teach one, reach one, right? So, do the work. I ain't doing all these readings for nothing. I want people to learn so they can be better than me. Even I don't mind. It's not a competition. I'm in competition with myself. Why would I be jealous if somebody else is doing better than me? I congratulate you. Okay? It's about getting yourself out of the dark, being a better person. That's all I care about. Being good to your children, having a future. This is what it's about, guys. Okay? All the power to you. This is why I teach. It's about moving away to calmer waters and finding a solution and getting yourself out, because there's a lot of fucking tower situations happening, but you have to let it happen. A lot of people are trying to avoid it because they're scared of change. Change is scary, but it's also inevitable. So, take that leap of faith with that Fool card and really let the shit fall. The tower will fall where it needs to fall, and that land will still be good when that tower goes. You'll be able to build something, a strong foundation on that land, something that's not going to be able to crumble because of these lies and inconsistencies. You see what it is. You see the instability because Archangel Michael just came up to tell you it's in balance. It's not happening because of the fact that people need to raise their vibrations. You're sending out negative energies and then wondering why you're sitting in negativity. It's not going to happen for you, sweetheart, especially because somebody is so beautiful, so strong, so independent, and so alone, but never alone. You see how scary that is? You should fear this person, and everybody should be this strong, because it's about the fucking Ace of Cups, filling your own cup, teaching each other that it's about having this ever-abundant joy inside of you, so then this way we can go anywhere we want, get dropped out of a fucking plane, and we're gonna survive. Why? Because we know self-love. We have this abundance of joy, love, like that beautiful sun internally, that solar plex just radiating out. And plus with the High Priestess, you're the High Priestess. So you have that purple chakra, that open eye, third eye chakra, really zinging out, really getting those downloads, really, opening yourself up to new possibilities. Why? Because your cup run it over. And one more time, okay? Six of Wands. See? Public recognition. You need to do the work. Everybody can do this. Everybody has possibilities. We all have the same 24 hours in the day. It's just what you choose to do with it. You want to feed yourself with garbage or talk shit about somebody? That's fine, but you're just manifesting the garbage things into your life, sweetheart, and you need to really think about your future and your children's future and their children's future. With all this war and fucking shit going on, you need to understand that the only thing that comes from war is a bunch of rich people fighting for shit and poor people dying. And it's all about money. It's all materialistic. It's all superficial shit. When you shed yourself, rebirth yourself, metamorphose yourself, and turn into this beautiful butterfly, you kind of see life differently. And it's not about these kind of things. It's about legacy. It's about your name radiating high. So put respect on that fucking name. Because the 6 of Wands says untouchable. Beautiful. See? Because that cup over fucking flows, man. It's overflowing. You came out twice. It's good shit, guys. Some good fucking shit. So congratulations to whomever's getting themselves out of this blocked energy, okay? You are no longer blocked, baby. Let's take the High Priestess of Light Oracle deck and see what the tea reading is. And one more. Spirit guides, ancestors, oracle, show me the cards I need to see when it comes to the tea reading from the High Priestess of Light Oracle deck. You have these achievements. Okay? Your efforts plus intention equals achievement. Remember that. Okay? Because you have the sacred action. It's time to focus. Okay? Put your intentions out there and really do good for others. Because it is about the greater good of all. Because it's harvest time. It's harvest time. Gather your fucking blessings, okay? And get that wisdom from the ancestors, because they really want to talk right now. It's about learning, having joy, doing the artistic things, and the music, going with the music, dancing and flowing. It's really about getting the downloads by being and feeding your inner child, okay? Grateful optimism. Okay? You have to be joyous and see the world in a different way, okay? There's a lot of bullshit going on in the world right now and a lot of bullshit people. But you also have to remember there's a lot of beautiful things going on in this world and a lot of beautiful people. So, it's kind of a balance. Okay? So remember that it's like nature. Nature is a balance. So we have to take it for what it is and see the silver lining in it and have that grateful optimism towards life so we can have a different view of the future. Okay? So we can all go with the flow of life. Really let go and cleanse and receive these blessings that's coming in with this harvest, okay? Because it's time to do that heart opening, okay? Open up your heart. Really do and have these beautiful, deep connections that really connect you to the water, to your emotions, to your being, okay? To life. Because we're all going through a portal right now. We're all going through this portal. It's about using your infinite mind and expanding, okay? And awakening your consciousness. Empowering over any kind of difficulties. Okay? You need to reclaim back your power. You need to push through any kind of adversities that may be trying to weigh you down or block you. Remember who you are and how many times you've had to fucking fight for this life. Just to be on this planet. You're being guided. Okay? You're being guided. You have an illuminated path. So push. You know, it may not be paved, but you take that machete and you carve your path. It's lightened, it's illuminated. You know what you need to do. Just nobody's ever been there yet. It's about using these deep emotions, okay, to feel the unknown, about these past life influences that have really rendered you helpless or, you know, stuck. And using that wisdom, that intelligence, that inner child healing to really push you forward so that you know, you look back on all your life and you see how strong and powerful you really are and what you've accomplished. And you look at that lack and the loss for what it is. The fear and the victimization. But you are not a victim. Shit happens. It's time to forgive. Not for anybody else, but for yourself. So you can push forward and not reminisce on all this garbage shit. All this hostility. See what I'm saying? All this hostility. All this conflict and unrest and chaos that a lot of people like to feed off of, right? It's time to switch the script because the only thing that's happening right now is you're not protected. time for those achievements. Okay? It's time to bring them in. So, flip the scale, okay? If you were doing bad shit, do good shit. And it doesn't mean if you're doing good shit, do bad shit. It just means have a balance, okay? We need a little dark in the light, and we need a little light in the dark. Have balance, okay? It's about effort. Use your telepathic energies to really transmit some kind of communication towards the world, okay? And send these river of blessings towards any and everybody, okay? It's about releasing any kind of constraints and reclaiming back your power. I have 3 cards on the floor here. I heard fall off my lap and I didn't even notice I had them. So it's an idyllic time right now to really do the soul searching, the soul retrievals. It's about finding a garden of paradise within yourself, okay? But adjustments are required. So it's time to really look back to move forward. Sacred breath and sound. You see how beautiful and how powerful we are just because we're alive? Never forget that. Never waste your time. Never underestimate the life force you have internally and communicate that. Okay? Don't dull your shine for nobody, okay? Spirit guides, ancestors, oracles, show me the dream oracle deck for my tea reading for today. Spirit guides, ancestors, remember all my readings are timeless. If you like them, please like, comment, subscribe. Dream, okay? Interpretation. We got flying. What do you need to feel free of? Are you ready to take the risk and fly solo? What do you need to feel empowered? Okay. Weather and natural events. What's urgent in your life? What's making you feel overwhelmed or out of control? Are you worried about how you will survive a major change? A Tower card, right? Communication. What are you having difficulties communicating? Do you feel emotionally disconnected? What is working smoothly in your life? Okay, and at the bottom of the deck, we have food. So what are you feeding your mind, your body, your soul? Food. What is no longer sustaining you in life? Where do you see yourself in the food chain? Is your life abundant? Are you lacking in any areas? Okay. Spirit guides, ancestors, oracles, please show me the card I need to see when it comes to the oracle deck for my tea reading. Thank you. At the bottom of the deck, healing. Okay? Heal past wounds with forgiveness and awareness. By healing yourself, you become a healing force for others. Physical healing can happen once the wounds have been confronted. And that's it. Growth. Growth requires you to step out of your comfort zone. Growing pains can help you to regain wisdom and experience. The old must be left behind before growing into a new. Okay? Look. Renewal and rebirth. That phoenix rising from the ashes, baby. That's what it's fucking about. Healing, growth, renewal, and rebirth. And then look, focus. I'm always on point. It says, examine what you resist discarding. Reassess what needs to be renewed and give a fresh start. Clean up all the things around you that are clutter in your life. And focus. Okay? For enlightenment, stay in the moment. Avoid distractions. Meditate. Bring unresolved issues into view. And then the journey card just came out at the bottom when I lifted the deck. And it says, do things in a different way. Take a new route. Believe Your life is only part of one long journey. Be prepared for adventure. Let's see what the Oracle deck has to say when it comes to the self-care deck, the happy deck, and then the shadow deck. Okay, let's see what they have to say. So we have 2 and 2. Okay, so we have impatience from the shadow deck. Okay, impatience. Look for patterns of your impatience. Notice the negative physical symptoms it causes you. Take a deep breath and slow down. Didn't I say patience? It's about divine timing, guys. Okay, and the last one is uncompromising. Uncompromising. Think about being fair and working in harmony with other people. The happy deck says, sing with me. The itsy bitsy spider cried up the water spout. Down came the rain and watched the spider out. And then it says, look in the mirror and give yourself a compliment. Okay, and at the bottom of the deck it says, victorious. Victorious. Try communicating about any topic in a loving manner. Smile and express it from your heart. And then it says, knowing your own darkness is the best method for dealing with the darkness of other people. Amazing. And then it says, egocentric. Not everyone shares the same perspective as you. Listen to others. You may just learn something. Amazing. Okay, and now I'm going to take one card from the St. Francis Oracle deck and see what the closing message is for you guys, because I know it's going to go together. Let's see what the closing message is, guys, from the Victoria Francis Oracle deck for the tea reading. There it is. We have the 2. The 2 of Cups came out twice, upright, in reverse, and now it's here. The 2. Let's read it. I knew it was going to go together. Okay. 2. Loss, embrace, and connection. Relationships may appear perfect on the outside, but sometimes something deeper is going on right now. There may be a feeling of mistrust or a gut feeling that something is not quite right. If you're thinking about your past relationship, you must release or deal with the issues in order to move on and let go. Don't put past relationships on a pedestal. There was a reason they didn't work out. If you are having issues with a current partner, then it is time to be honest and seek the answers as to why you are not content. It is likely the problems are not as great as you may feel and can be resolved. If you are looking for love, it may be closer than you realize. You may also see a friend or acquaintance in a different light, as it is only lack of confidence on both sides which is stopping a union. Okay, so be that high priestess empress and attract. Okay, and if you're an emperor, go out and get what you want. Okay, it's all about being who you are and loving who you are. No shame. The people who love you will love you just the way you are. Okay, and it's not going to be about a competition. Let's get some advice for some self-care. Spirit Oracle. Okay, the shark popped right up in my face. So here you go, the shark. Right up in my face. Trust your instincts to discern the truth of the situation. Always. Okay? Always. I'm not here to tell you what to do. I'm here to give you options. You know, use tarot as clarification to what you've already fucking feel and know. Okay? Because the mouse, it says you're overlooking some important details, so pay close attention to what is going on. The honeybee says, let compassion and forgiveness be the top of your priority of the situation. Okay, and last but not least, the boar. Okay, face your problems head on and be confident and courageous, and you will emerge victoriously, like that 9 of Wands in the upright. Mwah! Have a beautiful night or day whenever you're watching this, okay? If you like it, like my energy, please like, comment, subscribe, okay? I also changed my name, so it's Mohawk Mystic. So, yeah. Have a beautiful day.
Bye.